Hey there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. In this reading, we're going to look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind. Also, Sag, please remember that if someone is strongly energetically connected to you, they may show up in your reading, so take the energies as they resonate. They may be reversible between you and your person. Present. And near future. Okay, Sag, the main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the Ace of Cups. A brand new beginning in love, or the desire to have a brand new beginning in love. Seems like this is with somebody from your past, if I'm being honest, but we will see. In the recent past, you get the Empress, the Six of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. This person that you are looking at is a divine connection between you and this other person. It's a soul connection. You guys, like, you look at this person and they are all that in a bag of chips. And there is something in the recent past that changed in your connection with this person, between you and them. So we'll see what that's about. In the current situation, you get the Strength, the Seven of Cups, and the Hanged Man. There's a little bit of a difficult energy that you're dealing with in the current situation. You're having a bit of a hard time with something, and I see you looking at different options, different choices, possibly on how to get out of this energy, but I don't actually see you taking any action. So this is all up in your head where you're evaluating things, you're thinking about things, you're assessing things, but I don't actually see you taking any action with the Hanged Man. In the near future, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the King of Pentacles. Queen and King of Pentacles side by side with the Judgment card smack center in between the two of you. You are a divine soul connection with this person. You guys are a divine connection in terms of Pentacles, which means you're very grounded, you're very stable. There's a lot of long-term stable potential here. In the near future, there's a decision that you or this person or the both of you need to make. So we'll see what that's about when we clarify. But this is definitely an intense connection that you have with this person, Sag. Let's take a look at the Empress in your recent past. Wow. The Empress is clarified by the Empress again, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. You look at this person and it's googly eyes. It's like this person is all that and a bag of chips as far as you're concerned. Like, they are the best thing since sliced bread. This connection had long-term stable potential, and I see you still wanting to move in that direction in the recent past, but it's very, very slow. Something is happening very, very slowly in the recent past. So it could be that you're moving towards this connection very slowly, but that's not the energy that I'm getting, because you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is telling me something is changing. So before we see, before we see what's changing in this connection, give me two more for the Six of Cups in the recent past for Sag. The Eight of Pentacles just flew out. Okay. You also got the Strength that popped out, but I only take 3 cards. So for the Six of Pentacles, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. You really, really want this connection to work. You have feelings for this person. Being with this person, being in this connection is like wish fulfillment for you. It's like the thing that you desire. It's what you want. And you want to express how you feel. You want to let this person know, hey, this is a strong connection. We have so much history. We have so many memories. I just want to make things work. I have love for you. Like, let's work on this. Let's make things happen. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune, see what's changing in your recent past, or what has changed since it's in your recent past. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Something here has changed, but it's changed for the better in the recent past. It's almost like this change was fated. It was destined for this love to come in. In the recent past, I see you feeling a lot of love, feeling very, very clear also about like what this is. It's not like, oh, maybe I feel this, maybe I feel... No, you know what this is. You know that this connection feels really, really good to you. You know that this person brings in a lot of love, and you have a lot of love for them too. Very, very beautiful, powerful, loving energy in the recent past. So now I'm wondering, why is the Strength showing up in the current situation? Let's take a look. Let's see. What is the Strength all about in the current situation for Sag? Strength is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Death. Okay. You're slowly realizing or slowly understanding that this new beginning in love is not going to happen. I feel like in the recent past, this connection, this was all something you desired. You wanted to make this work. You really wanted to have this person in your life. You really wanted to have them and this connection work out, feel good, feel successful. Like, you know what? Yeah, we made it through the tough times. With the strength showing up in the current situation, I feel like things did not exactly go as you planned. It's almost like you're slowly coming to the understanding in the current situation that this new beginning that you want from a very loving place is just not going to happen at this time. That's why the strength is there, because it's a little bit of difficult energy for you to deal with. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups in the current situation. There are choices here. You've got choices or options with something. Let's see what that's about. Seven of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. You're coming to the understanding where you're like, you know what, maybe one of my options is just focusing on myself, doing me, focusing on my stability, focusing on how much of a badass I am. The King of Wands is here. That's you to me as a reader. And you're kind of understanding that, you know what, maybe one of my choices, one of my options is just being by myself. Being single, being independent, focusing on my stability. It's not what you want necessarily, because the Ten of Wands is showing up here, which is like, you know, it's a bit of a burden. It's kind of like, you know, this is a choice, but this isn't the one I wanted. But you are focusing on yourself. It's kind of like, as hard as it is to do in the current situation, to just be like, forget about all these feelings that I've had, like it's not working out for me right now. I'm just going to focus on me. That's a little bit hard for you to do, but I do see you doing that. And I see you really focusing on things that make you happy, on your stability, your needs, your desires. Let's take a look at the Hanged Man in the current situation. The Fool popped out. Let's see what that's about. Hanged Man is clarified by the Fool, the Star, and the Seven of Pentacles. Even though you're focusing on yourself, even though you're like, you know what, we're not going to have this new beginning in love that I wanted in the current situation, that's still not that doesn't mean that you let go of that desire. You still have that desire to just say, F it. I'm going to act based on how I feel. I don't care about the logic. I don't care about what, you know, the other person's telling me. I just don't care. I want this connection. I want to take that leap of faith. I want to let this person know how I feel. And maybe it'll work out. Maybe it won't. That's your desire. What you're doing, and the reason the Hanged Man is showing up here, is you're not actually taking action on this. You're not moving because you're still evaluating. You're assessing whether or not the risk is going to be worth the reward. Whether if you do act based on how you feel, if you do take that leap of faith, are you going to get what you want, or are you just going to get hurt, rejected? You're still assessing and evaluating. So I don't see you actually taking any action, but you are thinking about it. You're really, really evaluating the situation. Let's take a look at the Queen of Pentacles in the near future. You may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or someone that has a lot of earth in their chart, because you get the King and Queen of Pentacles side by side here in the near future. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles. You, again, if you are dealing with an earth sign, this could be your person. Doesn't have to be, though. I feel intuitively like this is you. You are slowly opening up. You're expressing how you feel little by little. You're still holding a lot back because you're afraid that if you tell this person how you feel, if you fully express how you feel, if you let them know like, hey, you're like all that I want to be with right now, you're afraid that everything's going to come crumbling down and it's just going to all go to shit. And so I don't see you fully letting them know how you feel, but you're kind of, you know, you're throwing out little breadcrumbs. It's like you feel 100%, you're letting them know 20, maybe even 30%. You're still holding a lot back in the near future though. Which again, it does make sense, right? Like, I don't know why you've come to the realization in the current situation that you can't start fresh with this person, you can't start over, but there's something. Let's take a look at the Judgment in the near future. See what this decision is that you've come to, or this other person has come to, or the both of you have come to. Interesting. The Judgment is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Somebody here is coming to the understanding, or there's, okay, the way it's showing up is somebody here in the near future is like, yeah, I want to start over. I want to heal things. I want to have a new beginning. I've decided, like, this is what I want. Now, the Five of Swords is here to let me know that this person is full of shit. either you or this person are not fully committed to this new beginning. You're not fully committed to healing whatever was broken. And it could be that you're like, yeah, I want to heal this. I want to put in the work. And again, I'm putting this on you, Sag, because this is your reading. This could very well be your person. But somebody here could say like, yeah, I know it's hard, but I am willing to put in the work. I am willing to heal this. The Five of Swords is here to let me know that this person, even if they do have that desire, they're lying to themselves. Because either they don't want to put in the work to heal whatever this is, or they don't even want to heal it to begin with. To me, it feels more like the first option, where it's like they say they want to do things and they genuinely have that desire to, but they know deep down that they're not going to put in the effort to make whatever this is work. It's kind of like somebody that's like, oh yeah, I want to quit smoking. And you know, it's going to be hard. I'll do it. And they just say that to like appease the other person or appease themselves, because they know that they're really not going to be able to do that. Like they don't have the desire to put in that immense amount of work. Let's take a look at the King of Pentacles here in your near future, closing out your reading. King of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the High Priestess. As hard as it is in the near future for somebody here, you or this other person, and I feel like, I don't know if this is you or your person, Sag. I'm going to be honest. I'm not picking up one way or the other. You would know. But anyways, in the near future, somebody here, as hard as it is for them, as heartbreaking as it is for them to walk away from this connection and from this whole situation between you and them, they're still doing that. They're making the decision to turn their back, leave this behind, and walk away from this, because deep down, they know that that's the right choice. They know that that's the right decision. It's breaking their heart. They don't want to do this. This is like really, really emotionally painful and difficult for them. But I see them turning their back because they're like, you know, deep down, I know that I'm not going to get what I want out of this, and I'm choosing me instead of choosing to try to heal something that just isn't going to work because the other person's not willing to put in the work. They say they are, but they're not. And so I have to choose me and I have to walk away. Let's take a look at what the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week, Sag. From the universe, you get the Devil, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun. Excuse me. Sag, there could be a bit of toxicity in this situation because somebody is prioritizing their happiness and their needs and their desires and their passions over what makes sense or what needs to be done. What I mean by that is sometimes people will approach situations from a very, oh, this feels right to me. Like, you know, those people that are like, oh, I want to start a business. Okay, I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start a franchise. I'm going to, you know, invest in crypto. Blah, blah, blah. And then literally 2 days later, you're like, okay, so how's your business going? How's the progress going? You know, I just wasn't feeling it. It's kind of like, I'm not really into it at that point. This could be you, this could be your person, but somebody here in the current situation is really kind of focused on what makes them happy at the moment, instead of possibly needing to look down the line, needing to look down into the future, and not focusing on momentary happiness and focusing on what needs to be done in order to achieve long-term happiness. If this is you, if this is your person, this is a toxic pattern that may be playing over and over and over again. So this wouldn't be the first time or the first instance that this shows up. This is a pattern in all aspects of this person's life, where they're choosing momentary happiness over long-term happiness and success. So, Sag, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this reading resonated and helped, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Sag.